in the comments. Guys, I've only just seen the comments now. Sorry, I apologize for this not going perfectly, but I wanted to test. You see already the thumbnail is not the dream. This is more of a test. But let me see. Guys, let me know if you can hear me. Hey, everyone. Yes, so nice to hear from you. Nice to see everyone. Um, this is just a test. I wanted to see how this would go. Whoa, we are. Yes, guys. Oh, we got we got speed on the live here. W in the chat. Guys, thank you all so much for joining. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm going to be looking at a lot of your comments, shouting you out. Any questions you have, please send it in. And your messages, guys, it really means the world. And that's the thing. When I've been doing these shorts, I haven't been able to connect with you guys. I try to respond to comments, but I just your words of encouragement and just the engagement and everything, it means everything to me. I just want you guys to know that. And seeing all your comments right now just brings a smile to my face. So seriously, thank you all. Like, oh, you guys are amazing. Just Adam, thank you. I'm gonna be looking at all of your comments, so make sure to stay on the live because we're gonna be talking about our new signing, Dominique Szoboszlai. Yo, Adam talks Liverpool. Shout out to that channel. That's my boy who runs loads of Liverpool content everywhere, Liverpool photos on Instagram. But he's such a great guy and someone I've known for a while. Wow, guys, you guys are amazing. I did not expect this many of you to be in the chat. It's a bit overwhelming, but um, but yes, like I said, we're gonna be talking about Dominique Szoboszlai. I'm gonna have a few questions. I'm gonna be testing StreamYards for the first time, so please try to stay patient with me because I'm gonna try to pull things up. I want to see what's possible because in the future I would love to do more lives, and because I don't know if some of you are following Liverpool Goals, but that's the Instagram that I run as well. And on there, I was doing lives for many years and I loved it. But as you can see, YouTube is just a whole lot better because you can pull things up. It's more interactive and it's a million times better. So I can't wait. I can't wait, you guys. And already thank you so much for all the comments because I'm seeing all incredible questions come in and your support is just it's on another level. And this shows how special YouTube is, how special football fans are, because I have to say my biggest shock through the shorts that I've done, and you guys will most likely have seen the shorts, is that I see a lot of non-Liverpool fans in the chat as well. You know, I see non-Liverpool fans and those with really like the nicest comments and the nicest feedback. And I'm just like, it just shows that there is such a positive football community on YouTube. Wait, someone just gifted $10. Gil, thank you so much. Wait, I don't even understand what's going on because this is so new to me. I don't. What is going on, Gil? Did you actually gift something? I don't know how it works, so I apologize. But thank you so much either way, because yes, I'm seeing it right now for the first time. Thank you, and you guys are amazing. But yeah, like I was saying, um, what's incredible is how I see all this positivity, you know, and that's really what I want this channel to be. That's the community that I want us to be. It's not just about Liverpool, it's not just about football. It can be beyond that. We can talk about a whole load of things, but I really wanted to stay positive because at the end of the day, to me, what's beautiful about football is the way that we connect with one another, and and I know that we can do that through this channel, you know. So already what I'm seeing from you guys, I'm going to give you guys shout outs because I'm telling you, you guys are the best. and your energy every single day with the shorts that you're seeing. Hi, George. With the shorts that you're seeing and more content that you'll be seeing is all thanks to you guys because you give me that energy every single day. And I can't thank you enough for that, you know. And I'm already seeing in this chat, like, I just don't understand. I did not expect this, you know. Usually I've been doing lives on Instagram and you guys are just killing it here way more than Instagram. And it just shows that the lives here on are on another level. So I'm gonna make sure to bring you guys the best content that I can because I'm seeing that you guys are here. You know, you're here and yes. So I'm gonna start to see. So okay, I see now how you can show comments. I can see here that you can show comments, and what's amazing is so you guys when you send in your questions, I'll be able to respond and give you guys shout outs because like I said, you guys are the best. And Yaso, I've seen you in the comments already. Yaso edits, sending you lots of love because every time I see you in the comments on the shorts, and I really appreciate it. You know, I see all of you guys, and like I said, I love going on the live now because I we get to interact. You know, and hopefully in the future as well, we'll be able to do more where you guys come on. We can do a whole load of things, but really what I've loved so far is the fact that you know we don't only have to be Liverpool fans on here. As you can see, I'm wearing the new Liverpool shirt. It's a beauty, but it's one of those things where I feel like any football fan can appreciate a beautiful kit. You know what I mean? And so it doesn't have to be just Liverpool or Liverpool only type of thing, you know? But yes, happy Szoboszlai Saturday. And Jarhan, yes, I'm half Icelandic. Yeah, Talalika Islamsko, not much, um, but I do spend a lot of my summers in Iceland. I'm going to be going to Iceland very soon, actually. So shout out to George, YNWA Melly. What's your favorite Liverpool kit? So Nick, that's a really tough one, but I have a collection that I'd love to show you guys. But I do have to say, Adidas and New Balance. I much prefer to Nike. I really did, and so I really miss the Adidas days, and that's why on the videos you see me wear a lot of retro shirts because I love retro shirts. But I'm going to show you. Um, Eventually, I'm going to show you some special ones because there's actually a Liverpool player that sent me a match worn shirt that he signed and sent to me, who we were speaking through Instagram. So if you guys want to try to guess who that is, um, whoever gets it correct, I will shout you out and I will bring out the signed shirt so you guys can see it. It's a beauty. And I can give you a hint. It was from the Adidas days, and this player is an attacker. He's still playing right now. Let's hear it. So, but picking a favorite is too difficult. But I think the candy one is one of my favorites. Do you guys know? You know the famous candy one? It's beautiful. Um, Bossman, I just turned 24, so I feel too old. Too old. I hate. That's why I hate birthdays usually. But with the Szoboszlai signing yesterday, I was having a whole. I was having the best birthday, as you guys can imagine. Your thoughts on the dynamic on how Liverpool will play the upcoming season? To me, it sounds like this Dominic's Szoboszlai, this signing really has given me so much hope in terms of like how seriously we're going into this transfer, you know, summer, and I really see us still going for another midfielder, a defensive mid, and a center back at the very least. And if we do that, like next season, we could compete for the title again. Seriously, shout out to Southern Scousa. Do you think Mbappe will actually come to Liverpool? So I'm half French. Je suis aussi français. J'adore Mbappé, but I don't think he'll come, unfortunately, just because of the wages, what he would cost, the fact that we don't need Mbappe more than other, you know, signings, and as much as I think he's the best player on the planet now, I don't see it being a Klopp signing. Klopp likes to take the McAllister type players who are on the brink of being world class and bringing them to the next level. And I think us fans, we love not having. I know Mo's like our star, but not having a team full of egos like PSG. We like having a proper team where we fight for one another, and that's why could cause a lot of issues with that because he's gonna know and think he's the best, you know, and we don't necessarily need that. We want to be a team. As an Egyptian, Mo Salah is the goat in Egypt. He's the goat in the whole world. Just Adam, he's the goat everywhere in world football because he's a special player. What's my favorite Liverpool signing in the last 10 years? Oof, that's tough. That's a really tough one. But I have to say Bobby Firmino. I have to say Bobby Firmino because he's one of those signings when we signed him from Hoffenheim. I didn't expect that much. I hadn't seen that much of him, and that was the most emotion I've ever felt. Him leaving at the end of the season. He's everything I love about a footballer, and I'm gonna miss him so much. He's going to the Saudi league, as you guys would have seen, and it's just like it's emotional, but I'm happy for him. And yeah, I have to say he's my favorite Liverpool signing in recent times. What about you guys? I'm gonna make sure to read your guys' comments. I love your videos and your videos make my day. Thank you, the Helvik. That means the world. Love the kit. Thank you, brother. Man United are better. I'm not so sure about that, but I appreciate the Man United fans on the stream. What do you think about Valverde? Bro, I love Valverde, but there's no chance he comes. That's the reality. Like I just don't see it. The price it would take, Real Madrid, I don't see them letting him go, and it's just one I don't see happening. But Thuram, on the other hand, we're gonna talk about him. I really can see Thuram happening, and it's one I'm really excited about, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts as well. Hey, Busman, how you doing? Worst Liverpool signing in the Klopp era, I have to say explosive cat 12. I have to say it's Nabilad. And I was just saying actually a moment ago how I didn't expect that much with Bobby coming from Hoffenheim. I hadn't seen that much. Naby Keita was the opposite. I had watched him at Leipzig. I had seen so much of him before he started playing, and I thought he was going to become world class under Klopp because I was looking at him and I was thinking, he has everything to be the perfect Klopp player in terms of his pressing. Like he was world class that last season at Leipzig, and I expected him to be one of the best midfielders in the world. And maybe if he had no injuries, maybe he could have gone there. Who knows? But obviously, injuries really ruined his Liverpool career. But for me, it's maybe not the worst Liverpool signing, but the most disappointed I've ever seen. I've ever been. I have to say. Um, how many more signings do you think we'll make? I was saying it earlier. I think at least a center defensive mid and a center back. And I wouldn't be surprised if we signed three players in total. So those two positions and then another wouldn't surprise me. And I hope that other position is right back so that we can have the possibility to move Trent into the midfield this season. Because as much as I like Connor Bradley, I don't know if he's ready to step up. He was superb at Bolton this season. He's done so well, but the reality is the Premier League's a different level. So let's see. Eco, how long have I been supporting Liverpool? Ever since I can remember. And when I'll be in Iceland this summer, I'm hopefully going to be able to do more lives with you guys, and I'll show you my first ever Liverpool kit, and it's like a baby kit, and it's just like when I see that, I get so nostalgic thinking back in those days, like Stevie. I don't know about you guys who your favorite player was, but Stevie for me was when I was a kid. I would just open Match Attack cards after school. I would save up to buy cards that I would, trade at school. And I just like Stevie was everything. Stevie was just absolutely everything to me. And yeah, those are the best memories. Okay. So Alex, ALFX edits. Guys, I'm gonna get to all your comments because I'm going through them. And like I said, your support is everything, and I'm gonna be doing more lives. Um, where will Liverpool finish in the league this season? It all depends on the next two signings, or three signings. I really believe if we sign a top DM, like even from what I hear about Latvia from Southampton, it seems like he has so much talent and ability that he can really learn off Fabinho, and I think he would be a top signing. Him, Turam, and then a center back like Mickey. Mickey that I'm hearing here being mentioned a lot from Wolfsburg, and and then potentially a right back, so that, like I said, Trent can move into midfield. So it all depends. That's why I can't give my predictions yet. But I have to say, this recent signing, the Hungarian from Leipzig, just shows our intent in the transfer market. And I think that's what a lot of us Liverpool fans love. The reality is, I don't think many of us have watched him that much. But the reality is we spend a lot of money on him, and that shows you that FSG is willing to go big this summer. And I bet you Klopp is really putting pressure. He says we can't have another season of not getting into the Champions League, and I see us going big this summer. This was really a signing of intent, and now I gotta say I'm optimistic, and I see you guys in the comments with the positivity. I think a lot of us are feeling the same way. Um, okay. So again, pack opener, it's impossible to say starting 11 because we're still waiting on the other signings. Even as a Macedonian, I still love you in Liverpool. Really appreciate that, bro. I'm not from Liverpool either, or from the UK, and I love Liverpool and I love connecting with you guys. So I don't think the nationality necessarily matters. And that's something, that's a future video I would love to make, which is like talking about what it's like to be an international fan of a team in the UK and what the relationship is like, because I think that story needs to be told. I don't have any number, Dodo. I mean, why am I a goat? I don't have a number on this one. It's too difficult to pick. Same, Dodo, Saed. I don't like to pick between Salah and Mane because I love them both. It's like picking a favorite child. You can't do it. Um, Favorite Liverpool signing in the past 10 years, I said Bobby Firmino. What do you think our midfield three will be next season? Again, that's really difficult, but McAllister is one that comes in. I think Dominic Szoboszlai, we have to see because he's a bit younger, doesn't have experience in the Premier League. I don't know if Klopp is going to throw him into the starting 11 right away, but I think McAllister, right away, he's going into our lineup, probably left CM, and I can see him having an instant impact. You saw him at Brighton, and he adjusted to the league. It took him some time at first. I was listening to Lalana on a podcast who's his teammate at Brighton, who was his teammate. And he said at first it was difficult with the language and everything, but he has a top mentality. And I bet that's one of the reasons we signed him. He's now completely fluent in English. He adjusted to the league. And that's why this signing, I think, is absolutely world class as well. And I think he'll adjust really fast, obviously, because he seems like a really intelligent player on top of him knowing the league. So I can see him being thrown into the lineup right away, but then Dominique Szoboszlai. Let's see what happens. Ethan, I was born in Liverpool but moved to the US. You're so awesome to watch and keep up the Liverpool content. I really appreciate that. Ethan, where did you move to in the US? Because I lived in New York for some time. Uh, Ima Connor, YNWA Kelly is in prison. Not sure what that means, but you'll never walk alone. Um, What do you think of Mickey van de Ven? From what I've seen, he seems like he has a whole lot of potential, and he's someone I would be really excited about, especially given that Virgil and Ibu will be our starting center backs. Whoever comes in can really learn from them and not necessarily have to be thrown into the lineup right away. So getting someone who's young, has the right mentality, and wants to learn, like Ibu was when he first came in. Now he's like a nailed on starter. So Van de Ven, to me, what it seems like he has everything, but at the same time, the fact we haven't gone for him and it looks like Tottenham are leading the race tells you something that maybe they have some doubts. And George Schmadtke, who's our new sporting director, he was a sporting director of Wolfsburg, which is his current club. So he would have watched him and known everything about him, his personality, everything. So just the fact we haven't pulled the trigger yet tells me either there's some doubts or they think they might be able to sign a better center back. So let's see what happens. But obviously, George Schmadtke, our sporting director, knows way better than me because, like I said, he was the sporting director at Wolfsburg before and he's seen him for many seasons. So obviously he would know. You know what I mean? Just Adam, I love it. The most that I love keeps going. You're awesome. Um, Yasso still in the stream. Okay, Ali Green Kit this season is fire. I'm getting that one as well. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the away kit. You guys would have seen in the short that I said I'm not such a fan and I don't think I'm going to be buying it. But at the same time, the Ali shirt, the black one, it's a beauty, and I think that one I'm going to be getting it seriously. Do you think Thuram is going to be a Liverpool player? I do think so. And I really hope so because I've spoken to some of my friends who watch Ligue 1 in France because I live in France, and they think he's a top, 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 top talent, and that he can become something very, very special. Punctual Grain is Dominic Soboslai coming to 100% coming to Liverpool. The only way he wouldn't come is he fails his medical, which is a very rare thing. Although although it seems like Hakim Ziyech failed his. I don't know if you guys saw that in the news. Thank you, YW Meli. I appreciate that. Lucho. Oh, guys, I'm starting to see your because I'm a little behind on the comments. I'm starting to see your guesses. So Harvey, no. Fowler, no. Virgil, no. Trent, no. Mane, no. Gakpo. Diaz, no. Trent, John Anarisa, no. HTH, I appreciate that a lot, brother. Yaso, appreciate it. Stevie, no, I wish. Imagine Stevie personally sent me aside. Oof, I'd be buzzing. Sadio Mane, no, not Darwin. No. Aaron, are you saying I'm very cocky? Because I that would not be that would not be a good thing. I hope that's not the energy I'm giving off. Yaso, always supporting. Seth is goat. Chubby, no, it's not Mo. It's not Salah. It's not Mo. It's not Suarez. It's not Bobby. It's not Lovren. It's not Sturridge. It's not Balotelli. It's not Divock. It's not Ibe. It's not Ian Rush. It's not Mbappe. Oh no, you're talking about the Mbappe sending. It's not Fernando Torres. What's up, Eric Seven Hag? What's up? It's not Sturridge. Nope. King Salmon. Shout out to King Salmon. 123. Flows. I started supporting Liverpool since I can remember, like as a child, and I don't even have anyone in my family who supports Liverpool, but I watch TV, play, and there's just something emotionally. I felt like it was the right club, and then I started learning about the history, and it was just meant to be. But yes, I've been fortunate enough to last season, even I went to 5 or 6 games at Anfield, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to go to Anfield. Raheem Sterling, no. Jill, what the hell? Thank you for your support. I don't understand. I don't I don't understand. Thank you so much. You guys are really the best. Like I'm gonna end up staying on this live till the end of the night. Like the energy is unbelievable, guys. Thank you, Yaso. I'm seeing a lot of your guesses, and I'm still going through it. I'm not sure any of you are going to be able to guess it, honestly, because it's a pretty random player in terms of I'm not sure he can be considered a legend, and I don't think he is considered a legend. Ole, I really appreciate that. Shout out to you. Um, I like this question from Aisho's speech. Just is Liverpool coming to Liverpool? It's not Suarez. Thank you, Dodo Speed. I really appreciate that. Ojo. It's not Shei Ojo, but shout out. That's a random one. You guys need to think like that. You guys need to think like that. Oh, Maya, t'es aussi français ou française? Thank you, Moods One EG. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Um, Valverde. I already mentioned Valverde. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. You guys still haven't been able to guess. Benitez, no, not Benitez. Thank you, Yaso. Appreciate it. Shout out to Dodo Said. Or is it Said? Said, I think, right? Have we signed a midfielder from RB Leipzig? The only thing that's left now is the medical. Otherwise, everything, the here we go from Fabrizio is here. Can you shout me out? Aldan, shout out to you. You said you've been supporting Liverpool since 2013. How come you started supporting Liverpool? Who's your GOAT? My GOAT is Stevie. Like I said earlier, he's the reason I support this football club. The most beautiful football club. Your favorite football player recently has been Bobby Firmino. It's just he's everything I love about football. Thank you, Theo Kirkby. I really appreciate that. You guys are the best. Seriously. Adam, shout out to you. Dodo. Bobby, that I feel the same way about Bobby. Seriously. I feel the same way. Cisse or Sturridge, no, but you guys, I'm holding out till one of you gets it. One of you gets it. Love from India. Oh, Soma, Mishra. My dream is to visit India. It's really my dream because my favorite food is Indian food. Whenever I go to the UK, that's all I eat, Indian food, and it's really my dream to visit one day. Yaso, your support seriously means everything. I'm forever like if one day this channel somehow hits 1 million subscribers, then I'm telling you I will always remember you. So YW Melly, thank you. You're the best. Leo, would you rather have Inacio or Van de Ven? It's really difficult for me to say on that one, I have to say. But um but it seems like Inacio is the bigger talent from what I'm hearing from Sporting. So I think him, but honestly, both because both are young, willing to learn, like fit our system. They both seem like really great options. What about you? What would you pick? Thank you, just Adam. Your guys in the chat are just unbelievable. Like honestly, this is not what I expected from our first live, guys. I'm just in shock because like I just didn't expect the this many of you to come. I just like shout out to all of you. Seriously, you're the like I'm just in shock right now because like I told you, I don't know if you guys follow the Instagram Liverpool goals, but that's the Instagram I've been running for many years and doing lives, and like you guys are just on another level. Like it's unbelievable. You guys, yeah. So thank you, just Adam. The starting 11 again, too hard to say. I'm still waiting on it. Still waiting on it. I don't understand this chat right now. What about the homegrown rule? I don't think we'll sign. Yep. So that's if you guys would have seen the short that I made about the homegrown rule, that is one of the things that's definitely one of the reasons why we'll be signing a young center back, I think, to fit around that homegrown rule. Punctual Grain, thank you so much for your support. Favorite player ever in Liverpool history, Stevie, and it's not even close. Would you rather Valverde or Turam? If it would be possible for us to sign Valverde, I have to go with Valverde. But then we have to sign a defensive mid. But again, both would be really great options. Both would be really great options. Right back, center back, Trent to DM. I don't think Trent could play center defensive mid. I don't think that would be smart for him to be utilized in that position because wherever he is, we just need to make sure he has the space to be creative, because that's where he's at his best. We know defensively, those that's not his strength. And so I just honestly can't wait to see the evolution of Trent. I don't know about you guys, but the way he's been playing for England, the way he played the last 10 games, just like how much he's maturing as an individual. I'm so like we're blessed to be seeing this special player and how he's developing because I don't think, many of us realized that he has some abilities that no footballers on the planet have. Like genuinely, he's once in a generation, and if we can get him in a position where he doesn't need to defend as much, he's going to be unstoppable. One of the best players in the world. Seriously. Thank you. Why am I goat? I appreciate it. Flows. I think I already. You've got the original Eric Seven Hag. That's unreal to have original kits because even when I get retro kits, they're not originals. They're really difficult to get the originals. Guys. Theo, I appreciate the support. I'm gonna be showing so guys, I'm gonna be showing this because none of you were able to guess it. Who is the answer to who sent you the signed kit? I'm gonna get it real quick. I'll be back because I do think it's worth showing. So I'll be right back. But before we're back. We're back, guys. But before I show it, here's a look at the year. So this will give you a hint. Look at this beauty. And it's a large because this player also hint, he's quite tall because this does not fit me at all. Is it a large? Yeah, it's a large. It's a UK large. So this is the shirt. It's a beauty. It's a classic. Like I said, the Adidas ones I'm just in love with. Like you see official prem patch and everything. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna let you guys guess a little bit more because this is a pretty big hint. Like now you can just guess players from that squad. And when I see it, I'm gonna pull you guys up on here because now I can see that it's easy to pull up comments as well. Stevie is also the reason you support Liverpool. So many Liverpool fans, I think, support. Pavard, Benjamin Pavard. Benjamin Pavard would be a really great signing potentially, but it seems like maybe we're not gonna sign him. Do you trust FSG after? So I'm gonna be pulling your guys' comments here because I can see it's pretty simple. Charlie, my background is blurred because I think it's just easier to concentrate, but I'll unblur it for a bit if you want to see because I have three posters in the back that I'm in love with that I'd love to show you guys. But do you trust FSG after the Szoboszlai signing? Love your videos, Leo. Thanks for keeping us up to date. Really appreciate that, brother. Do I trust? Let's see. I still think we need two signings. Like I said, a defensive mid and a center back. But like I said in one of the shorts today, it's a huge show of intent. The price tag that we're willing to pay for him, the fact that in such short notice, we were willing to trigger that release clause, which is 60 million pounds, 70 million euros, says a whole lot. And it means that to me, it really shows the intent that they're willing to back Klopp this summer, seeing what happened last season. And I have to say, that signing for me has shown me a new light because I was getting quite tired of FSG. But again, let's be patient. Let's see what happens. But it's definitely a big move forward. I would love to hear what you guys think about FSG after that signing, but definitely it's a big move forward. And I'll show you guys real quick. Is it possible for me to show you? Yes. So guys, you wanted to see, I want to quickly show you the background. I told you some of you asked my favorite signing. Oof, it's tough. My favorite Liverpool player past 10 years signing, Bobby Firmino. Look at this beautiful pick. That's him after scoring against Arsenal, I believe, and he's just like hugging the away end, and it's so beautiful. Then, like I told you, my favorite Liverpool player of all time, my favorite Liverpool player of all time, Stevie. The reason I support this football club, and then the foundations of this football club, Bill Shankly, and then Jurgen Klopp, the best manager in the world. So there's the background. But I do think it's better to do a blur like this. It's just easier. Let me know which background you guys prefer, but to me, it just seems like it's easier to concentrate like this because otherwise there's loads of distractions in the background. God, you guys are the best. There's so many comments. So what are the chances of who's your favorite player, Stevie? Like I said before. Thank you, LFC. It doesn't say your name, but thank you. Thank you, just Adam. Charlie, I responded to you. I responded to you. Let's see. How do you think the window? Oh, okay, so you guys, I'm not seeing the rest of the. I'm gonna keep move. I'm gonna keep. Foot Fred, shout out to Norway. That's where you're from. Who do you think will sell? That's another short that we did as well. Remember, and it's hard to say, but it seems like the ones that could potentially go. It's tough in our current squad. I'm not sure who we're gonna sell because Kelleher is one of those that could be offered. Joel Matip is another that could be offered. There's a number of different options. Thiago because he has 1 year left. It's hard to tell right now, but I think one that will definitely go is Nat Phillips. Leeds apparently want to sign him, and I don't think he fits what Klopp wants in a high line. So I think he's one of them that's definitely going to leave this summer. Nat Phillips, Naldini, as we call him. Thomas, I don't play FIFA anymore, but I used to love it back in the day. Do you still play FIFA? Okay, let's see if we're gonna keep getting guesses because I bet you guys want to know now. Okay, Let's see, Bobby or Nunez? No. Who do you think will sell? Thank you, Max West. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I'm seeing it now. That's why I'm a little behind, guys. I apologize. It's just your support is incredible. I'm still in disbelief right now. This is too much, guys. That's how I'm gonna get around. But I'm trying to see, and I'm gonna pull up your Mickey. Max. I don't know if you send a comment, but I will pull it up. I'm trying to see. I'm from India. Shout out to Anu Malik. Let's see. I'm trying to get to all of your comments. You're traveling? Yeah, so where are you traveling to right now? I'm let's see, who's your current favorite Liverpool player? That's too tough to say. Honestly, like I can't I don't know if you guys can pick a favorite, but it's tough to say. Kai Clark, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Diogo Jota edits. I'm half Icelandic, half French, but you might the reason why I have this accent when I speak in English is because I also lived in New York for a bit. Umar, love your content. I recovered from cancer. No way. Oh my lord, Umar. I hope everything is good now. And yeah, I'd love to I really enjoyed I really enjoyed through my cancer journey. Thanks a lot. I'm so excited for a new signing. Thank you. That really means a lot, and I hope that you're doing better now. And what a warrior you are. There's no bigger warriors than that. Seriously. I hope you're I can't imagine what that's like to go through, but that's also the beautiful thing about football and the community that I really want us to build here. It's for us to really create a community here through our passion for football and then our passion for life because it goes beyond so much more than just a season. And I saw, the support for Liverpool last season proved to me that, we get behind our team no matter what. And even what I've been seeing your comments in the shorts where I've seen so many non-Liverpool fans be positive and be open. And I just think that's beautiful because as much as rivalries are important and make, sport more fun, I also think like we shouldn't take these things too seriously. At the end of the day, like we're here to meet others, to share this passion and why hate on others? You know what I mean? But Umar, thank you so much for your I'm gonna pull you up as well. And I think you have a photo of Vinicius as well. So I think we're all definitely in support of Vinicius. Um, okay, I will continue. I'm still trying to see your guesses because I want to show you guys who the player is. But I'm seeing a lot of Mo Salah guesses. But remember, it's a player that would have worn that specific shirt. So it can't be like a lot of the guesses that you're saying, like Jota. It can't be there. Front three. This I would love to hear your guys' front three for next season as well. This is from Flows here, and I don't know if you guys saw. I put out a poll the other day about our front three, and I think there's two players that are nailed on for a starting position in our team, and that's Diaz and Mo Salah. I think they just are undroppable. I really think so. I know Diaz needs to add like more goals and assists to his game, but I still think the energy he brings on the pitch is invaluable. And even if maybe his numbers last season or the season when he initially came were the best, like that energy that he brings. And if you go to Anfield, if you see him live, you see he has an impact on the entire team. And that's why I think Diaz is undroppable. Then I think the only position that's up for grabs when everybody's fit in our front three is that center forward position. And personally, given the way that we still play under Klopp, I would go with Cody Gakpo because he looks like he's molding well into that false number 9, and he's done really well since he came in January. So, but again, it's so tough, and that's why next season's going to be so great because all these players are fighting for their positions, and that's what you want at a big football club like Liverpool. Everybody should be fighting for their spot. And what I love is, let's say Cody Gakpo goes 2 games where he doesn't play well, boom, we throw Jota in. Boom, we throw Darwin in. And even if Diaz for some reason isn't performing, we can throw Jota on the left. Even Gakpo can play on the left. Even Darwin. So what's beautiful is we have competition for places in going forward, and that's what we need defensively. That's what we need in every position because we're Liverpool Football Club. You know what I mean? Travis Tell, I'm so happy that Diaz got the number 7. I think he deserves it. Like I said, I saw him the first time I saw him live was in the semifinal against Villarreal. I don't know if you guys saw that game, but I actually went to it live. I traveled to Spain, um, and I saw him close up. We were losing 2-0. I don't know if you guys remember. It was not last season, but the season before when we got to the Champions League final. In the semi, we were losing 2-0 to Villarreal away from home, and the stadium was rocking. And I was at halftime, I was like, oh my lord, like there's a real chance they get a third and they come back. And Diaz came on. I will always remember this, and that's why I'm telling you guys he's a special, special player. He came on second half, single-handedly changed the game. And I'm not sure that I think he got one assist, maybe, but I have to look again. But again, it's not just about the numbers that he brings, it's the energy that he brought and the threat he brought just completely changed the dynamic of the game. And that's why, everybody talks about stats all the time. And yes, stats are important, but some players you can't define by stats. And Luis Diaz is one of those special, special players who I would always have in my starting 11, even if he's in bad form, because he's different. He's built different. He has different energy, and he has stamina like I've never seen before. The only player I've seen have similar stamina is Robbo, who plays on the same, left hand side. So it's going to be special to see Robbo and Diaz continue to build their chemistry because last season obviously Diaz was injured for long periods, but I really hope they can both stay fit because like I can't imagine defending that side of the pitch where you have Robbo and Diaz who have like stamina like I've never seen before. They never stop running. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading your guesses. John Barnes, no, not Barnesy, not Genie, not Robbie Godfather, not Jimmy Traore, not King Kenny, not Genie. Would you rather Robbo? Not Johnny Barnes. This I see two questions here. I see Aslam. Shout out to Aslam and I was just gonna say it's GVG. Okay. When did I start watching football? It really was around the Istanbul final. When I was a kid and I got to watch as that happened. That's when I saw not just that Stevie was so special in the way he got us back into the game, but it's when I saw football is something so incredibly special that again it's one of those things and that's what I love. I know money and we'll talk about that in future lives about how Saudi, the Saudi league is taking over, but what I do absolutely love about football is that even though money is very important, look what Man City have done. Money has been a huge part of their success, and other clubs too. They've been able, like PSG didn't win the league every year until they got money. Now they win it but you can still find ways to win without having crazy spend, and that's what I love about, this Liverpool team and what Klopp has been able to do. It's proving that as a team, if you're a team of individuals, a miracle is possible. And if you look at the two lineups from Istanbul, you would say that AC Milan team would win 999 times out of 1,000. But guess what? Like miracles can happen. And that's what I love because it just gives you hope in life. And like I was saying before, football is beyond so much more than just 22 men or women kicking a football. Like that's what a lot of my family thinks it is because they're not football fans, and I tried to explain to them, but they don't understand it's so much more than that. And I know all of you guys here can relate to that. Mohammed, they're all trying to guess who's on the back of this shirt, which I believe is from the 2007-2008 season. I could be wrong, but that's what I think it is. And the player personally sent it to me. So I want you guys to try to guess who it is, and I'm gonna give a big shout out to whoever gets it, and then show you guys. Saudio, Jimmy Traore. Hey, Adrenaline. I already talked about the front three for next season. Thank you, David. I really appreciate that. Your guys' support is actually next level. Jersey Dudek, no, not Sunes. Yeah, Natalia, you live in Paris right now. What's the situation there because of the riot? I do indeed live in Paris, and it's scary in terms of like there hasn't been something like this happen in France probably in 20 years, but it's yeah, it's crazy, and that's why I haven't been going out as much the last 3 days because it's one of those things where you could go on the wrong street and something could happen. But I have to say, I just don't understand all these young people destroying like property, destroying schools, and these different things that like violence is never the answer. And when I see it, it saddens me because like it's everything I don't want to see in society. I think it's so wrong that this police officer killed this kid, this 17-year-old kid, but I really don't think the answer is violence. There's so many other ways to try to bring about action. But I hope you're well, Natalia, and thank you for that. Not Emre Can, not Klein, not Lucas Leiva. That's a good guess though. Not Jose Enrique, although I do have a Jose Enrique shirt that he gave me. Not Pepe Reina, not Dudek. BH. This must be a Brighton fan, right? Are you a Brighton fan? You're from Hungary. Big luck to him. Thank you, brother. We all hope he's going to be a big success at Liverpool. It's not Clavan. It's not Aspas. It's not Michael Owen. Not Woodburn. That would be so random. It's not Divock. It's not Shaq. It's not Andy Carroll. It's not Alberto Moreno. It's not Michael Owen. I feel like you guys are getting closer and closer. It's not Peter Gulashi. Not Mark Lawrence. Not Benteke. Just sub. Thank you for Mino Fan 009. I appreciate that so very much, brother. It's not Lalana. It's not Minamino. Gundogan never played for Liverpool. Sami Hipia is a good guess. Goats edits, but it's not Sami Hipia. Lotalek is a very good guess, Millicent, and I've actually gone live on Instagram with Lotalek, Anthony Lotalek, but it's not him. Yasso, what I'll do is next short, which will go out tonight, I will pin you because your support means everything. So I will pin you, and I will respond to your comment as well because, like I said, it means everything. Lali Z edits, je t'aime tellement, moi je t'aime aussi, merci beaucoup pour l'amour, vous êtes tous incroyables. Joe Gomez, King Kenny, no, not Adrian. Guys, Max, I see it now. Thank you so much for the super like. It's much appreciated. And if you have a question, please send it in. Who is your idol? Stevie. It's not Jamie Carragher. It's not Ryan Brewster. Foot Fred edits 11. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. It's not Costas. It's not Kabak. It's not Ben Davies. That would be such a random one too. Oh, you guys have the most random. Jay Spearing, not Jay Spearing. What do you think about when is the medical, Caleb? The medical should be today, because I don't know if you saw the footage, but he's landed in Liverpool, Dominic, and he should be passing his medical today. So maybe the announcement is tomorrow. I expect it to be on Monday, but let's see. It'll be exciting. Explosive Cat 12. Do you mean most exciting talent in world football or at Liverpool? Because if you ask me in world football, it's a tough one. But that's the thing. Like if you don't count Mbappe and Erling Haaland, I think it probably has to be Jude. As sad as that makes me, I know Liverpool fans, but it's probably got to be Jude or Musiala or Pedri. I think one of those three. I think one of those three. But yeah, who would you say is the most exciting talent for you? Or maybe Curtis Jones. That's what Liverpool fans would say. Curtis Jones. Curti. Vili Poo, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Like seriously, the energy you guys are transpiring, even if we're on live, is next level. Kevin Keegan. It's not Kevin Keegan, but I did meet Kevin Keegan actually last time I was in Liverpool, and he's the nicest guy. The nicest guy you could imagine. Kwarju, thank you so much. That means a lot. And Jaita, thank you so much. You guys are unbelievable. I swear I'm gonna end up staying on the live the whole night because there's still so many comments to get to. Right? No, guys, I can't do. I'm trying to catch up to what the live is, and I can't because the comments are way below. You guys, I can't. Like, you guys are actually the best. Ok, gros shout out pour te dire que tes vidéos sont trop cool. Force à toi, mon gars. Force à toi aussi. Merci beaucoup, vraiment. You'll never walk alone. Tu me donnes, vous me donnez tellement d'énergie. Carol Dos Santos, thank you so much. Shout out to Ireland. As you guys know, the Europa League final is going to be in Dublin, so I'm hoping, praying that we make it to the Europa League final so that I can experience Dublin because I don't know if you're from Dublin, Carol, but I hear it's a Liverpool city. That's what Klopp himself, I'm quoting Klopp in a press conference. He says it's a LFC city. So it's my dream to visit Dublin. And I met someone from Dublin last time I was in Liverpool, and he was just the nicest guy. So I really, really hope we make it to the final. Just for the, I mean, obviously to hopefully win the trophy, but also to experience that special country, special people, and special city from what it seems like. Let's see. Gakpo X edits, thank you so much. Your support means everything. Ninja plays. Hopefully we'll get 50,000 subs soon, but your message again means the world. Thank you so much. And I will keep going with this energy you guys have here and in the comments when I post shorts. It's everything. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have kept going. It's been probably a month and a half or 2 months that we've been posting every single day, and there's been moments where I haven't been sure about going again, but it's you guys. You guys, your comments, interaction, everything makes me want to keep going, and that's what it's all about, and that's why I want to do lives, and I want to do a whole lot with you guys because this is not about Leo, this is about us creating a community, and down the line, my dream for this channel is to be able to tell not just Liverpool stories. It'll start with Liverpool stories, but to tell football stories and to bring us fans together and be a place of unity. That's what I want this channel to be, and the energy is next level. It's next level, and I'm stressed that we're gonna be here all night, guys, because I want to get to your comments, and I'm seeing that I'm 20 minutes late on the comments right now, so I don't know what to do. But guys, I'm still. Oh, we have a winner. We have a winner, guys. At 7:28 UK time, 7:28, we have someone who guessed the right player. So I'm gonna do the reveal. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Here we go. Number 19. Shout out to Bob Jacobson. Bob Jacobson. It is Ryan Babel, who's now playing in Turkey. Unfortunately, I I really messed up and I put it in the wash. So as you can see, the signature kind of is going away, which is so sad, but you could still see it there, hopefully. But it is Ryan Babel. He's someone I talk to on Instagram DM sometimes, and he's such a nice guy. And I know it's a random player, but shout out for getting it. But it might, like, this is really one that he would have worn, so it's a pretty special, like, one that I'm gonna keep for life, because it's a real collectible. What's your Jean? You guys, Thank you, Jean. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Punctual Grain 59, what's your opinion on Bandok? Bandok is someone I'm so excited about. I don't watch the academy as much as I should, but I've talked to Reds who watch the academy and they say he's a special, special, special player. And we saw it last season. I think he made 3 appearances for the first team. And every time he made a huge impact, and you can see that he has no fear, and that's something that you don't teach. He has that innate ability to just have confidence, and that shines through when you play. So I really, really hope in cup competitions and Europa League we get to see him in action, because he's probably, I have to say, alongside Stefan Bajetic. I know Curtis is a like has played really well, but I have to say the two. Actually, I'd love to hear you guys in the comments. I'll shout out your answers. But I remember someone asked earlier, the two young talents that I'm most excited about, and I have to say at Liverpool, there's two for me that really, really stand out, and that's Stefan Bajetic and Ben Doak. To me, where I see special, special ability, and what I mean by that is like already you can throw them into the Liverpool first team, which is a big responsibility to wear the shirt. You throw them into the first team, and immediately they have this assurance, they have this confidence that they'll make it, that they're good enough. And for them at their age, especially Ben Doak, I think he just turned 17 years old. Like, it's very, very special. So I think Ben Doak could make it to the very, very top. And I know Celtic fans, he was at Celtic before. They were speaking so highly of him. So I just can't wait. Like, that's one of the reasons I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited for the Europa League next season, because we're gonna get to see the likes of Stefan Bajetic and Ben Doak. Leo, Haaland or Mbappe? I'm half French, so I have to go Kylian Mbappe. But even if I wasn't French, I genuinely think I would say Kylian Mbappe. And the reason I say that, I know you could say in terms of club season, Erling Haaland's had a better season. But for me, like, if you take Mbappe and you bring him into any team, he can make a massive impact. And Haaland, I feel like really needs the service. And I know like he can obviously impact games, but what I mean is for me, who has the more X factor about them, it really is Kylian Mbappe, and that's why for me he is above Erling Haaland, because you saw it at the World Cup. Like, he's one of those players, and I've seen him play live. He he's so electric that you can't defend him. And to me, Erling Haaland, if you take away like his goal scoring, and I know goal scoring is one of the hardest things in football, I'm not sure that his passing or his like other sides of the game are that complete. But to me, Mbappe as a forward doesn't have that many weaknesses. You guys are unbelievable. Like, seriously unbelievable. Like, seriously unbelievable. I'm seeing all of your comments, and you're like, seriously, like, just you guys all seem so smart too. Like, you're just like everything you want in everything you want to see, because I see that you guys are such open, kind people too. Like, there's just so much positivity in the chat, and you also clearly know a whole lot about Liverpool and football, because when I ask, for example, about players, you're naming the most random players. So I could see you guys have the football knowledge. It's beautiful. And Umar, hi Leo, good vibes. I've been a fan of you for 2 years. Thank you so much. That means a lot. And you recently recovered from cancer. I love to hear that, and I just want to give you a big shout out, because you're as strong as it gets. For me, there's nothing stronger. I have many people, unfortunately, in my family who have had cancer. So I know, from someone close in my family who's had cancer, and seeing them go through that journey, it, there's no one stronger to be strong enough to get through that and recover. Like you said, just massive love, shout out, and sending my strength to you, Umar, because you lived through a lot. I don't know how old you are, but you've lived through a lot. I already talked about Ben Doak, Tinula. As you can see, I rate Ben Doak very highly. I'm gonna drink water real quick, because I'm starting to lose my voice. Chase is asking, what are my thoughts on Arsenal? I'm not going to talk about their window or last season. I just want to talk about Arsenal in general. I have to say, out of all the top six like teams, they're probably the ones that I like the most in terms of like I just love the way they go about their business, and I also, being French, Thierry Henry is my favorite non Liverpool player, and that, Invincibles team. I'm not saying just what they perform on the pitch, but the individuals I love. I love them as human beings, and Arsenal is just like a team I have to say has a special place for me. Like obviously when we play Arsenal, I want us to beat them 10-0 and all that, but I respect the football club is what I'll say. And and I've met actually one of the players that I've met is Patrick Vieira, because when I was in New York, he was the coach of NYCFC, a team in the MLS. And again, the nicest, most down to earth guy you could meet. And I've also met Thierry Henry, and I'm telling you guys, like it's a special football club, and you can tell that they sign players based on who they are too as human beings, and I love that because I think Liverpool's similar. It's a class club is what I'll say. I still see. Merci, tu mérites qu'on te supporte pour ton premier live. Merci beaucoup. Seriously, you guys, like I said earlier, this is my first ever YouTube live, and I just can't believe your support. Like I'm in shock right now, you guys. I'm in big time shock. You're in Australia. Shout out to Australia. It's another country I would love, love, love to visit. Mohammed, thank you so much. That really means everything. David, thank you. And Carol, thank you so much. But you didn't. I think I asked you a question. Remember where you're from? If you're from Dublin, um, but love you too, and thank you for the support. It means a whole lot. Was Suarez our best striker? I would even say. I think. Did you guys see the short that I did recently where Suarez? There's a good chance he'll actually retire this season or this year, and I literally have said that Suarez is the best peak I've ever seen at Liverpool personally. And from what I've heard of older fans, they say the only one that they could compare to Suarez is maybe King Kenny or John Barnes. But literally, like I'm the biggest fan of Stevie, and the heights Suarez rose to during that 2013-14 season are heights that I don't think any Liverpool player, at least in my lifetime, has reached in terms of like we were a really poor team. I know we had a lot of good attacking threat, but we were not a great team. And individually, he could impact games like I've never seen before. And he's just like, what a player. And I just feel so privileged to have seen him live. My first ever Liverpool game that I went to Anfield, he scored. We played Spurs and we beat them 4-0. And he was unplayable in the day. My name is Lionel. Shout out to Lionel. Roger Hunt. Start. Chill. Shoot, guys, for some reason here, the comments are no longer showing up. I don't know why. Shoot, I'm pulling it up on my phone and it's showing up, but guys, I don't understand this. Guys, I'm seeing. Look, I'm pulling it up on my phone because I want to see your chat because unfortunately, for some reason, I'm on Streamyards right now, and I can't see the comments. I think it's just like at the max or something. I don't know, but but I'm seeing your comments here and I don't understand. You guys are seriously the best. Like I'm just seeing the support, and what I'm gonna do is just pop open a new. The problem is I can't highlight your comments anymore because um Yeah, they're just not showing up. I can't show you what's on my screen, but I can see your comments. So let me pull it up here. Yeah, I can see your guys' comments now. Um, I'm not gonna be able to pull them up, but again, guys, I apologize because this is the first live. It's just it's difficult to get everything right, but I'm gonna make sure to improve. You guys are you guys are too much, like too much beautiful love, and I want to thank you all because I'm gonna be doing a whole lot more lives, and my goal is to be able to bring. I really want to be able to bring guests too. Like one of the next guests I would really love to bring on for you guys on Monday, and I spoke to him. It's somebody named Bruce, a really, really nice guy who works in the football industry and has so much football knowledge. He's Hungarian, but living in Germany, and he knows a whole lot about Dominic Soboslai. He's someone I spoke to when we were first linked with him, and he has a lot of knowledge about him. So I really would love to bring him on the live. And so that any questions you have, we can ask and just like get to know the player a bit better. But then even Jose Enrique, I would love to be able to bring him on, because he's somebody that I know I'd be able to get on for you guys, and we'd be able to have such a great chat. That one FIFA player, it is my first live on YouTube. I used to do a lot of lives on Instagram, but I don't understand. I don't understand your guys' support. I'm telling you that I'm going to be doing a whole lot more lives, and it's all thanks to you guys. All thanks to you guys. But unfortunately, because I can't pop open your comments while I'm doing this, I'm gonna have to end the live soon. I'm gonna have to end the live soon, you guys, because I just can't. I want to be able to pop open your comments, but I'm gonna give you guys some shout outs before I go off. But like I said, I'd love to do some more lives because I'm seeing your support and you're the best. You're actually the best. Um, can you do watch alongs? I will do watch alongs. I've been seeing a lot of you guys asking for watch alongs, and it would be so fun to do watch alongs next season. So it's absolutely something I'll I'll be keeping in mind to do it. Shout out to Farid. Guys, I'm gonna give you guys some shout outs before I get off. And Visvana, I'm seeing that you're asking who do I think will get the number 8 and number 9. I'm not sure that Dominic Soboslai will actually get the number 8. I think because of what happened with Naby Keita and how special the number 8 is, I think we might hold off and see what happens. But number 9, it could potentially be Darwin. Let's see. Let's see. Shout out to Stefan Prout, Stefan Prout. Let's see, Mayin. Jack Edits, my goat is Bobby and Stevie G. Shout out to Punk with a C. One number is Szoboszlai. That's actually the short that's going out tonight, Ajax. So look out for it. I'm going to be asking you guys what number you think he should get at Liverpool Football Club. Shout out to Dodo Sayed. Shout out to Canada. I love Canada. I love going to Montreal. It's a city I've been to quite a few times. Shifty Productions, shout out to you. But yes, guys, I'm gonna get off the live. But like I said, seriously, Nima, shout out to you. The energy you guys have. Shout out to Jack Edits 44. Means that there's gonna be a whole lot more lives, and they're gonna be much better than this one. This is obviously a test. This is an initial one to see what the reaction is like, and you guys have killed it. You've absolutely killed it. So I'm going to be doing more. We're going to be doing more, and just stay tuned because there's going to be a whole lot to talk about. The signings and like I said, I can try to go live tomorrow. I see here that Stefan Prout, you're asking about being live tomorrow, so I'll try to do that. But like I said, yes, I will do my best to go live tomorrow. And look out because I'm going to post a short right now asking what number you think Dominique Szoboszlai should wear. So good night, everyone. Good night, Jake. Thank you for that. And I love you all. Thank you for your energy. And like I said, we'll be doing a whole lot more lives because you guys have given me so much energy tonight. And I know that we'll be able to do a whole lot of special things together. Because, like I said, I can bring on guests on the live. And I already have plans for Monday. I just want to really get to know StreamYards a bit better because, as you can see, I'm not a pro yet. But I really want to be able to bring you guys the best content possible. And like I said, it's all thanks to you because I feel your energy. So seriously, shout out. I will give the last three shout outs. Olivier Turkinski. It's a little hard to see your last name. Shout out to you. Muyin Nana, shout out. And I think we can win the Europa League. I will end it on that. We're going to win the Europa League. Shout out lastly to Vis Vana Rao. I love you all. Have an amazing night. And I will do my best to go live tomorrow. So, seriously, thank you all. This was the best first live we could ever imagine. So, seriously, thank you all. And I look forward to our next one. That's all I can say. So, all the best, you guys. You'll never walk alone.